Yo, what's going on, guys? Johnny GB here, bringing you guys my Week 9 team builder for the PMC. We are taking on the Montreal Monfernos and their coach, Seabast. Now, we did play him earlier on this season. We had a disconnection, so we ended up taking a 3-0 loss. But this time, I feel a little bit better with the team. I have more to deal with Landorus I to an extent, more to deal with his mana fee. So I feel a little bit better taking on his team this week. Now, we're going to just kick it off with our Tentacruel. We're bringing an offensive Tentacruel this week with Ice Beam, Giga Drain, Acid Spray, and Scald. Acid Spray is there for mana fee just in case it starts setting up Calm Mines. I can make sure that I'm lowering its special defense faster than it's raising its special defense. Now, if he brings Tail Glow, completely different story, but we will leave that for another time. Ice Beam is there for the Landorus Eye. We're also holding the Shucka Berry just in case we feel like we can stay in to take an Earth Power. Giga Drain is there for the Mana Fee, and then Scald for Stab. Next up, we have our Scolipede, who I actually think can win this game with Swords Dance, Aqua Tail, Rock Slide, Mega Horn, holding the Rockium Z, Adamant Nature. Now, I don't think Adamant is going to matter at all. I believe 164 does outspeed Landorus. I will have to double check that. But Aqua Tail is there for his Donphan, Rock Slide is there for his Crobat, 2 common switch-ins, and then Mega Horn there for Stab. Rocky MZ, I believe, does 70% to Crobat uninvested without the Swords Dances, so that will be beneficial to us in the late stages of this game. Then we have our newly acquired Zapdos. Scolipede and Zapdos were both acquired this last week, so I'm excited to use them. And this week we have Defog, Toxic, Volt Switch, HP Ice, Zapdos. Now Toxic is there for some of his bulkier Pokemon, such as the Donphan, that can just really annoy me. HP Ice there for the Donphan and the Landorus as well. We also have Volt Switch just to get a switch initiative, which is a little bit risky considering he has 2 ground types on his team. Next up we have Braviary holding the Choice Scarf with U-Turn, Brave Bird, Superpower, and Facade. Facade is there just in case he does bring Toxic or Will-O-Wisp on any of his Pokemon. That way I can deal some serious damage to his Pokemon should I get a status condition on me. And I think it'll, the rest of the moveset kind of just hits everything on his team for the coverage I need. U-Turn is there for switch initiative, having that Volt Turn core get into some of my threats. Next up we have Kecleon with the Life Orb, with Stealth Rock, Fake Out, Ice Punch, and Sucker Punch. I think the set's actually good to take on Landorus' potential lead. Be able to Fake Out and then Ice Punch and have Sucker Punch. Having the dual priority is very good for Landorus to later on in the game, or even early game, to potentially get rid of a big threat really early in the game. Starting to use Kecleon a lot more. I feel like there's a lot of good moves that it gets. It gets very good ability in Protean, and having 3 different forms of priority is very nice, along with a good special defense stat to boost with Kecleon. And then finally we have our Spiritomb. Now this was a Pokemon I kind of added last second. Wasn't really sure what I wanted to do with this Spiritomb, so we made this Calm Mind Rest Talk with Dark Pulse, just because Dark Pulse hit everything on his team for neutral damage. He had a normal type on his team, I can't remember what it was, but he did have a normal type that pretty much prohibited me from bringing Shadow Ball, but he had nothing really to resist Dark type moves. So, Dark Pulse was the good set to bring here. Now, It's going to be real hard to set it up, but I feel like if I do get it set up, it could potentially do a lot to his team. And then Infiltrator's there, just in case anything does have a sub, such as Manaphy. So that is my team this week for the Montreal Monfernos. And again, this team builder is up a little late. We'll try to get the battle up tomorrow. If I don't get it up tomorrow, it will be up first thing Monday morning, as tax season's coming in, and me working at a tax office means long days. So just hold on a couple more weeks and the content will be coming consistently. You guys will have an update video on Thursday, what's going on with the channel, projects, 'cause stuff's going on right now. But again, guys, go down to the link below, check out Seabass' channel, and tune into the game. His side will be up tomorrow if you guys want to watch that. My side will be up either late tomorrow or early Monday morning. But with all that being said, guys, I'm Johnny GB, and I'm out.